in here jamming to some Rod Stewart and the Temptations. Bring over some of those old timey records. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing it. You guys would. I'd lose so many followers at that point in time if I start singing. Just speaking facts. Can't sing. I mean, even when I know I'm starting to sing, I try to mumble it. Like, because, yeah, you don't want to hear that. Sorry, this is going to be a little loud. But yeah, I was singing that. Oh boy. There's going to be a lot of folks that are kind of young and they're not even going to know who Rod Stewart is or the Temptations, which is a crime. Anyway, you don't care about that. Make sure you join the Discord. It's going to be down in the description box below. I'm eating these little candies that Noe got me. These are sixlets, but they're like the big giant ones. They're all the same color. Excuse me. They're tasty. But I have this Ask Hirsch Noe, and this person lives here. And say, hey, Hirsch, I am really struggling right now. Obviously, with the sickness, I am out of a job. I don't have much money. Tell people about the high cost of utilities here. My TPU bill for us is $852.63. It always is up. It is always high this time of year, but this is the first time it's ever been that high. Before, I had a bill that was $730. It keeps going up. I don't know what to do. Make sure you let people know how expensive it is to actually live here. How expensive is your bill, and do you go through the same type of thing? Good question. And you are speaking facts. Now, our bill is not that. Now that, if I had an $850-something bill, I mean, it's high enough. I think the most our TPU bill was 600 and something bucks, which is still bonkers. TPU is Tacoma Power and Tacoma Power Utility or something like that. I don't know. And you pay every 2 months. I think it is. I don't know. I just get it and pay it. Well, actually, no, he pays it. It's just like, wow. But it's expensive. It's expensive. Most people's bills are going to be, if you have a house, I don't know about anybody else. If you have a house, you're talking 400 to up. 400 to up. That's all I can tell you because it depends. If you see, sometimes we run this little heater in the man cave. If you have a space heater, it's going to be bonkers. Your bill will be bonkers. Period. If you have an older house, which we do, it is hit and miss. If the insulation's good, you might be okay. If not, bonkers. If you have a new build, because this lady, I don't know what her situation is, but even if you have a new build, it could be bonkers. It depends, man. It depends on what you have, what you use, the appliances, if they're energy efficient or not. If your water heater is electric or gas by itself is dumb in terms of the prices, just dumb. Yeah, it depends, man. If you have 2 refrigerators, I used to have 2 refrigerators back in the day. It was great. I'm going to do that again, I think, because I need to have some fresh ones, some cold ones. Got me some Guinness still. Anyway, so if you have, it depends on what's running on what. Now, TPU is a doll hair. TPU is, I'm going to pull it up so I can get the right name, okay? TPU. Yeah, it's Tacoma Public Utilities. Duh. And so literally Tacoma Public Utilities, they talk about, well, you can get free water savings kit for, I might request this kit. Okay, install instant savings with your free water savings kit. What you get? Ooh, I want both. Oh, an outdoor and an indoor. Okay. Oh, those are restrictors. That's what those are. You provide $25 in savings. Water kit, which Oh, and sorry, see, I'm off on a tangent here, but you can get some stuff for free. I like free because you pay. You're not. It's not free. The money people pay, you already done bought it. But anyway, you go on here and basically they deal with your. They come with public utilities is rail, and when I say rail, I'm talking choo choo train rail. It is electric and water. Okay, gas bill separate, so that's a separate delight, and you get hosed. You get hosed. I'm sorry. You do. It hurts. It hurts. So you get your electric, your water, and you also paying for the rail service. And it's not like the light rail system. It is heavy rail. And basically it is because we have a port here and some reason we pay for the rail cargo movement stuff. I don't know. We just pay for it. And your bills are going to be expensive. It just is. It's expensive. I don't know what to tell you other than going for some. There's a few things, right? Definitely try to see if you can get insulation done on your home, underneath the house, that type of thing. Try to caulk the windows. Try to get new windows if you can. Those are expensive. The doors, try to make sure you watch that because there's a lot of air that just comes flowing through. Here is windy, cold, and rainy. That's what it is. And so you can stand by a door and just freeze to death. It's at work, I stand there and there's kind of the door jam and it's just cold. That's just kind of how it is. And so it's always the power is always cranked up to just keep things warm. Um, so yeah, the best thing to do is to try to do as many home fixes as you possibly can before you hire someone. Try to caulk around different areas. Look under your sink. Sometimes where the plumbing is, there may not be a good tight seal, so air is coming in. That extra air prompts your furnace to kick on. If it's an electric furnace, if it's a gas furnace, it's even bad. Bless you, kitty. Gee, it's even worse. Do all those things, right? Wrap your pipes up, which you should already do anyway. That would be the best thing. The next best thing is to ask them if you can go on some sort of like rate reduction or something, some sort of assistance to help. Sometimes if your income, we're not qualified, but if your income is a certain amount, they can reduce it and it's income based. I don't know. They can reduce it to a certain percentage and you pay a certain percentage or whatever. You can try that. I don't know what your income situation is. Sometimes they have it where I think you could make payments. I don't know. I really don't know. This is one of those things that just literally people deal with here. It sucks. I'm just being honest with you. That's the one thing I don't like. It's expensive. The utility services here is expensive. And so I would just call them and see if you can speak to them and say, look, you currently are out of a job. Your bill keeps going up. Also, it could be there's a problem. So it could be if your bill is going up like that, it could be a couple of different things. It could be that you maybe have a leak. So sometimes there's a hairline crack and you have water that's just doing its thing. That could be part of it. It could be that there's a faulty. Sometimes somebody was talking about like the meters sometimes can be faulty. That could be a problem. It could be a whole host of things. It could be if you have computers running, which we do. If you have and the kids leave lights on. If you just have a big old bunch of desktops just running all the time, that's going to be insane. If you have inefficient lights, like what we do, um, I mean, we lead to our own problems. I'm gonna be the first one. The kids leave every light on in the house all of the time. But if you have light bulbs that are just not really good, energy efficient, that could be part of it. There's a lot of things you might be surprised. Now, I remember back in the day, I had an apartment and I was guaranteed to see how low I could make the bill. Because one time I had a bill that was like 100 and something bucks. And I was like, this is crazy. So now they would bill you every month. So I literally, for a month, unplugged everything. I turned the lights off when I went to work. It was just complete darkness. I would get home, I turned the TV on, never had a light on. I would just have a little bit of light on when I'm trying to cook or eat something, and then I would have the lights off, watch TV in the dark, go to bed. I did all that for a month. I unplugged the TV. It's crazy. I unplugged the toaster, all that stuff, because some things are still running. Even though they're not on, they're still pulling power. So I literally, everything that I could unplug with the exception of the refrigerator, I did that. I got my bill down to 20 bucks. So it went from one something down to 20 bucks. So you can't really do that with a house, especially if there's kids, because, kids. But I would check and see what you could do on your end, and then check to see what they can do on their end. Take advantage of these water saving things. Like you'd be surprised with water. You think like a little drip is not a big deal, but it adds up. They were talking about, with your shower head, you can save $60 a year. Keep in mind that shower head's going to suck. It will take you a long time to get soap off of you. And look, I don't have a lot of luscious hair. You probably do. You're not gonna like that. But hey, I'm just here to give you information. So they have faucet aerators. It'll take you forever to fill the pot. I'm just telling you, because in Seattle, that's what we had. We had an aerator for a shower. It just sucked. It's like, come on. It's just a little bit of water. And it's just like, and I don't have hair. And it's just, so you still get out with soap somewhere. It just sucked. And then the sink, it took forever to fill up a cup. I get it. It saves. I get it. But it's just annoying. And then you have the same thing for outside. So I don't know if I'm going to get these free things. I want to, but it's like, Anyway, that's pretty much what I would say. They give you a phone number up there. Their lobby is closed to the public until further notice. They said for payment plans. Yeah, see, they have payment plans and assistance. Call 253-502-8600. So call there. They also have more information at mytpu.org/thesickness19. It's not the sickness, it's the real word. You can go there. They tell you to fill out. So there's options. There's definitely options. And all of that. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff to read. And I'm not interested in reading it. But there's a lot of stuff that you can definitely do. Hopefully that can help. Have them check your meter, make sure everything's cool. And then, try to unplug stuff you don't need. Like this TV over here is plugged in. No one really watches it. Just unplug it. Because somewhere it's pulling a little power. There's a little box over there that's plugged in. Nobody watches it. It pulls power. Stuff like that. It'll save you too. Anyhow, make sure you join the Discord. It's going to be down in the description box below. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, I will see you. Take care.